Hey everybody, how you doing? Mikey is back with a nicotine pouch review. Today I am trying a product by 2-1. They were kind enough to send me a hat. They sent me this hat when I did my first order. Yay, thank you 2-1. I love hats. If you haven't noticed, I like hats. I sell hats on eBay. I have hundreds, literally hundreds of hats sitting in totes directly below me in the garage. I clean them up, I get them ready to go, I throw them up on eBay. Some of the ones I really like make it up here for my personal collection. Everything else, sometimes I'll wear them for a little while, clean them up, then sell them on eBay. But today, I am trying this is 2-1 citrus nicotine pouches. This is their 8 milligram strength. They give you 21 pouches per can, hence the name 2-1. There's their nice colorful sticker on a plastic can with the obligatory warning label. Net weight is 0.37 ounces. That's 10.5 grams for you metric people. On the side, we have branding 2-1. They don't sell it to minors. 8 milligram strength. Citrus, 21 nicotine pouches. The obligatory warning label from the U.S. government. And they have instructions in nice big print for us old folks to read. Basically, put it between your cheek and gum, enjoy the flavor, discard after use. On the back, all kinds of information there. There is underage sale prohibited, keep out of reach children. One nicotine pouch contains 8 milligrams of nicotine. Discard pouch after use. Sale only allowed in the United States. And cancer and reproductive harm for the California proposition warning, which I think is kind of funny because if my memory serves me correctly, you can't buy flavored nicotine products in California anymore. Or is that just tobacco? I don't know. I'm not in California. I try to avoid California at all costs. And manufactured for 2-1 in Rivendell, California, which is ironic, they're in California. This is made in India. So, this is an Indian-made product. These guys, Free and Alp, are all made in India. I don't have a problem with that. Actually, these Indian-made pouches are actually among my favorites because they have nice construction, nice moisture content, nice sustained nicotine release. Woo! Okay. Caveat time. I'm not a big citrus guy. Citrus isn't my thing. This, oranges, maybe some lemon in there, but predominantly orange peel is what I'm getting. There's your money shot. 21 nicotine pouches, slightly off-white in color. These are these aren't the square type. These are the long, skinny, rectangular type. Slight moisture content, not very moist on these, but it do have a little bit of moisture in them. Some guys complain that these are a little chunky. Well, you just take them and you just roll them in your finger, break up the powder that's inside, get it all nice and plump, and problem solved. And yep, definitely has a citrus flavor. Like I said, I'm not a big citrus guy, so my views may be a little tainted. I'm not sure yet. But if you like citrus, more power to you. You never have to worry about me cutting into your stash in any great measure. The lid on this can is pretty loose. It doesn't really want to lock down. It's just kind of a little bit of effort and it pops off. So most of them, they have that nice little, you gotta pry them up. This one here doesn't have much of a grip to it. So a little bit of flaw in the manufacturing of this particular can. Sweetness definitely has a citrus note. It's not an overpowering citrus. It's a nice moderate, mellow, moderate citrus. I am getting contact sensation in the lip. The nicotine's doing its thing. I have noticed with 2-1, their nicotine release, it hits and it's very sustained. Once you get the initial nicotine hit, it sticks with you a lot longer than, say, Zins do. The little dry square pouches, the stuff in them tends to dissolve almost immediately with just in a matter of minutes, and it gets absorbed. and so you get that quick nicotine hit, and then it dissipates after about 10-15 minutes. The 2-1 pouches I've been trying, you can get a more sustained release out of them. It kind of gets up there and then it hangs on for a while and then it starts to taper off. Unlike some of the smaller, drier pouches where you get that hit and then they just kind of goes away. They give you that nicotine buzz that a lot of the youngsters enjoy. These are a more sustained nicotine release. I am starting to feel the nicotine on these. All of their pouches come in 8 mg strength. I don't know if they're going to have any other strength levels coming out. And right now they only got like 6 or 7 flavors. So far, every flavor I've tried has been quite enjoyable. Nothing over the top flavor-wise. They're all a nice, mellow, sustained flavor release. Not too strong, not too weak. They're just a nice, solid product all around that I've been trying. Like I said, and these are made in India. And I've noticed that with all of the Indian pouches, they're all very similar like this. The main difference is moisture content. Some of them have a lot more moisture than others, but in general, they have that nice, sustained nicotine release, which I appreciate. The flavor on this one, yeah, orange, maybe a hint of lemon or something in there too. But I'm not real big on citrus, so this is like, nah, for me. But yeah, if you like citrus, this will probably be right up your alley. It does have a nice citrus flavor. It's just that citrus flavor isn't really my thing. But if you do enjoy citrus, especially like an orange, I'm getting like an orange peel. Like that scent off of an orange peel, that's kind of what you're getting here. That's the predominant flavor. It's probably a little bit other citrus stuff in the background, but orange peel seems to be the predominant flavor I'm getting off of these. Throwing it down the lower deck real quick. Still getting flavor, still getting sweetness, still getting some nicotine contact, still getting a little bit of contact off of it there. And yeah, 8 milligrams is on the upper edge of my comfort zone. Right now I'm feeling it pretty good, but it's a nice sustained release, so it's not like smacking you real bad, which is that's the kind of nicotine release I enjoy in a nicotine pouch. But all in all, pretty solid product. When I'm doing reviews, I switch them up in the position, rub them across my tongue, get a better idea for the flavor. When I'm at work or something, I just throw them in one spot, and that's where they sit pretty much the entire time. But yeah, it definitely has that orange peelish, citrusy type flavor to it. Which, if you're into that, this will probably be pretty good. For me, like, yeah, citrus. I'm not a big citrus guy, so it's like, yeah. But like I said, that's just my personal taste. Flavor-wise, yeah, it's got decent flavor. And if you're into citrus, this is probably right up your alley. All in all, solid product. I like their sustained nicotine release they were able to achieve. And I like these skinnier, plumper pouches. They have a nice feel in the lip. The small square ones, you put them in the lip, within a couple of minutes, all that stuff's gone, and you just have a flat pouch sitting there. These, they have that bulk to them, which, as someone who primarily likes dipping tobacco, that bulky feeling is what I'm used to, and that's what I enjoy. But yeah, 2-1 nicotine pouches. This is their citrus flavor. If you like citrus, this will probably be right up your alley. Like I said, I'm not a big citrus guy. It has good flavor. It's okay. It's just not something I'm going to go oogling over because citrus just isn't me. If you enjoy the content, be sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. I do have a link down below for my Patreon page and my Facebook page. You feel free to go over there and peruse around. I am in the process of moving all of my content over to Patreon for if and when YouTube decides to come after me for having tobacco-related content. They do crack down on pages like mine every now and then. So it's not a matter of if it'll happen, it's just a question of when. So it'll probably be as the channel grows and it gets to be to the point to where, I start to draw the attention of the YouTube algorithm more than I already am. They've recently cracked down on any gambling related content as well. They've demonetized a lot of the poker channels, the slot machine channels, stuff like that. Which is kind of odd because they have ads for casinos and online gambling that run on their site. I don't know. I don't know. I don't run the platform. I have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. Anyway, 2-1 nicotine pouches. If you like citrus, they're worth a shot. If you don't like citrus, you're okay. Nice sustained nicotine release, nice sweet citrus flavor, and like I said, it reminds me of orange peels. So I will catch you all later with another dip, chew, snooze, snuff, or tobacco alternative review. Until next time, y'all take care of yourselves, and I will catch you all later. Take care.